Hey, what's going on with it once again? Bros, women, especially bronies and pegasisters, is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011 8K Criticism Guide 2009 Nintendo Anime Manga Guide 360. This is actually the part 2 of the first part that I was talking about, and any people haven't seen the first part, which should be seen in the background. I was using the PS3 thing for a little bit. Excuse me, sorry about that. I just came back from work like an hour ago, so I'm a little bit tired. That's why I was a tiny bit out of breath at that time. But I'm back with this part 2. If you haven't seen the first part, I was just talking about Lauren Fowles, how she created the original creator of Dexter's Laboratory and what's it called? Dexter's Laboratory and Powerpuff Girls and everything, and Fox Film for Imaginary Friends, which I forgot to mention in the first part. I also forgot to mention that any people know that big giant YouTuber, a really chill ass chick, a really awesome person, which I actually won one of her contests, which was really fucking insane, which is, I think it was called Engage or something like that. I don't know what the drink was called, but it was really fucking badass. Any people know who Leia is, or if any people are Call of Duty or Battlefield 4 fans or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Sexy Sniper, if any of you girls, people remember that, or Sniper Wolf, and that's what she usually goes by these days, the Sniper Wolf. So definitely check her shit out, even though she gets like 550k subs. Really awesome chick. Definitely check her shit out. Actually won the contest, which is awesome. I think it was called like some energy drink or whatever I won, which was really fucking badass. Really amazing. I'm definitely gonna try that again because it was great. I've still got to wait about a week or two until I get the delivery order and shit like that. But yeah, oh no, got that little haircut thing, nothing new here. This last time I had to wear my hair, I was kind of shitty with my hair at that time. But yeah, there's Lauren Fowles for you. If any people haven't seen her, the first part of the video, check that out. So yeah, this is actually an update thing I was doing for about the MLPFIM Season 5, spoiler warnings, but this is the thing, this is where I came to find out. I actually found out that this right here was actually one of the April Fool's pranks, which I thought was a little fucked up, but you know what, I think Hasbro did this, I think, as an April Fool's joke, which was weird because I thought this was the day before April Fool's, which was March 31st, even though it's April 2nd now, but yesterday was April 1st when I was doing the April Fool's thing, whatever. I didn't even know it was an April Fool's prank, but these were the details, and I don't know if they're real or not. They're probably in the fake, unfortunately. But as any people have heard these rumors or anything by now, any people know who this is, you should know. Especially if you were #1, if she was your #1 pony like she is for me, Pinkie Pie or Pink Demina Diane Pie. This chick is fucking amazing. You know, she's awesome as hell, obviously. And I love her more than all the other ponies. Even though some people don't like her as much, they probably like AJ, Rainbow Dash, which are the ones I like the least. I don't care too much about those two, or Twilight. But the other half I like a lot. That one, Rarity, and Fluttershy. So yeah, they said that Pinkie Pie was going to get a cold front. So take this thing as a grain of salt. This is probably not going to be true. These rumors are probably fake now. Unless it is real. If this ends up being a real thing, you know, I actually heard it from those other two, Digibrony and White Pony, but that they said, oh, it was an April Fool's prank, And I know Ink Rose talked about it a little bit too. If any people don't know, she has 500,000 subscribers, I don't know, 1,000 subscribers, I don't know. And check her shit out too. She's a really awesome voice actress as well, and really good at singing too. Other than that, I remember she did this Frozen parody or whatever too, which was really fucking cool. Yeah, but besides all that, you know, they said Pinkie Pie was going to get a cult friend, which is going to be a boyfriend in Season 5. And now they're going to be like boyfriend and girlfriend the whole time, talking about love and not lust and sex or nothing like that. Because, you know, remember, this is targeted towards a young demographic audience. But there's older people like me, and way older than I am, like maybe 30, 40, 50 somethings. I really like the shit out of this show too. So you know what? I'm not going to judge that either. So there's that with Pinkie Pie. Another thing I heard about Pinkie Pie saying that, oh, like, you're going to have something a little bit different now because so they're going to balance it out. They're going to have like Cheese Sandwich as her new boyfriend or cult friend. And they're going to get into shenanigans and jokes and prank the other main 6 of the ponies and shit like that. That's the only thing that I heard about them. So that's pretty much it there. And let's go to Luna, aka Nightmare Moon, which I actually thought was really fucking awesome because look at that really beautiful DVR picture right there. I'm just going to leave it there for a little bit. They said that Nightmare Moon or Luna is gonna end up transforming a Nightmare Moon permanently this time instead of a fake way. Because they said in the fake version, like, oh, it was just putting her a blast to the past. She wasn't really transforming into Nightmare Moon again. It was just what happened with the fight with Celestia and Luna, which would have been really fucking awesome if this was a fucking fact instead of an April Fool's prank that Hasbro and DHX did. That was kind of fucked up, you know? I was actually looking forward to that, and then they found out, oh, April Fools. That's why I always fucking hate April Fool's Day. I don't really give a shit about that fucking day. It's not because I don't have a sense of humor or nothing. I do like getting a laugh or a chuckle every now and then, even though sometimes I might act serious as shit, but you know, sometimes when I'm off of YouTube, I'm a real fucking funny ass person, you know? I might not show very much over here, but trust me, I fucking am. But this is the thing, you know, they said that, oh, she's gonna transform into a fucking Nightmare Moon now. Like, willingly, she's gonna do it for real this time. As Ink Rose was talking about, she's like, oh, she's gonna transform into Nightmare Moon for reals this time. I really like how she says that too. She's a really cute, adorable voice. If I ever have a wife one day, if I ever do get married, I would love it to be some woman like Ink Rose. She is freaking awesome. I'm going to put her link down in the description box below if you want to check her out. I've only been subbed her like 4 or 5 months. Since last year, November, December-ish. I don't know. Around that area. But I will say she's a really awesome person. Definitely subscribe to her if you're into like making your own art, like DeviantArt or Tumblr shit. If you're into any of those things, definitely check her shit out. She does like these Comic-Cons and goes to these little conventions and get-together places and shit. Like once a month. So check her shit out. And I didn't even know she lived out in Texas too, which is cool because ironically enough, I think this summer or next year, I might end up moving out over there. Maybe. Maybe. I'm just saying. I said that on my first 3 or 4 videos I did this past week. You can check those out if you want to learn more info or just go on my Twitter or whatever. And yeah, other than that, this is the thing that's crazy about it. If she actually does transform willingly in the Nightmare Moon because I had to fight a big giant monster or demonic ore or something like that, this will be really fucking awesome news. This ends up being legit, but I doubt it because like they said, it was an April Fool's prank, so I doubt they're ever going to implement this into the real MLP thing. And I almost forgot this one guy, of course, his name's Daniel Ingram, one of the people that made MLP with Lauren Faust a long time ago, which I said she was coming back to the season, or the show, which I doubt if she is, because this was an April Fool's prank, like I said. Because I thought it was actually real in the first part when I was talking about it until I found it was April fucking Fool's. It's kind of sucked ass. But another thing I really did like about this shit was really freaking amazing, awesome as hell, is that like, it's cool that if it was Tabitha St. Germain, she's still going to be doing Nightmare Moon's voice, which would be awesome. I hope they would actually implement and execute this sort of like situation where they've had to fight a big monster and Princess Celestia, you know, she has to go into Nightmare Sun or something like that instead of just being regular Celestia, or Tia instead of Celestia. That's funny as heck. I like to hear her name called Tia. I don't know why. And that's that part. And then the last part wasn't really that big. This was actually Sherlock Holmes. I actually did this picture right here, if any people didn't know. This was actually like this little thumbnail thing that I did not too long ago. Really fucking awesome that I did. Artwork that I really did is like in December when I did that review on the Sherlock poems, which are really fucking huge YouTubers. Actually in the brony community. They're really big on that. I think this girl's name is Jenny something. If any people don't know who she is, this is what they said right here. This chick right here, Miss Kimmy Sparkle, aka I think her name is played by Jennifer Nielsen. That's from the Sherlock Poems, a real big YouTube channel. The ones I made is Friendship is Witchcraft. And you know, people don't know that fanfic. I'll put that link down below. If any of you ever heard that Pinkie Pie, the silly song, I forgot what it was called. I think you're something in the pony that's inside a crystal ball, or something like that. I completely forgot the fucking song for it, but definitely check it out. Second I remember, I'll put it down below as well, that link in the description box. Definitely check that shit out. This was actually funny as hell. I like her little design and OC thing too. And this is a little like thing right here. I hope your day sparkles. Fucking hilarious. I actually saw her do a little collaboration with Poetis TSC or something like that. Really cool ass chick. She's actually from Persia or something, somewhere in the Middle East. And they did a little collaboration thing together. And she did an April Fool's prank on her. It was really funny. I'll put that link in the video description box below. So there's probably going to be a lot of links down below. Instead of like my main thing, like when I say, what's going on, bros, and bronies, and pegasisters and all that. I'm not going to put that at all. Alright, so, other than that, let's get that started. So pretty much Kimmy Sparkle, they said she's actually going to have a cameo or a big role in Season 5, which once again, this was an April Fool's prank, so I doubt they're going to go through with this, unless they actually do put her in the background or give her one line sentence with the main 6, her hanging out with each other. And then they said, oh, out of all the other brony analyzers and other people that were really extremely intelligent, like that dude Anthony C, or what's his name, Buck Brony, that one guy, Dr. Wolf, a couple other people that are out there that do a lot of the more analyzing and shit. They don't do just pure review stuff like I do. This is the thing right here. I think is really fucking funny as hell that she was on the show, but at the same time, she does have a little bit of an annoying ass voice, I'm not gonna lie. But I do like she puts that 80s, old school 80s, 90s, geeky, nerdy version, like, sound. This is where he talks like this, she sounds like she got spit or whatever, you know. Especially when she says, I'm Kimmy Sparkle, and I hope your day sparkles, or something like that. She sounds like she has a lisp, you know, like that. I don't know why she gets that voice or whatever, but it's kind of weird. I thought it was funny as fuck, by the way, when she does that shit. And then they says, oh, she's a big rarity hater. I've seen a lot of people in the comments down below when she did videos from the sheer clap home things, but they usually always do a lot of pranks and trolling around when it comes to the brony community. They don't really take shit seriously. They see every single little thing as a joke most of the time, so they could like mess with people's fucking minds and heads or whatever, saying, that's not what happened in the season, that's a lie, you know. You have to be like an inside joke thing or whatever to see it, because when I first saw it, I think back in September, October, whatever, one of her first videos, which I didn't even know it was her first video, because she's been a lot of brony cons and everything, or pony cons, gala cons. She's been a lot of places like that, so she knows a lot better than probably I do. Even back in 2010, which I wasn't a brony at that time until 2012. In February, most people know that. But yeah, it's pretty funny if she actually gets a little part in scenario, because I could see her as like a really funny like comedian character if they actually go through with it, putting her in season 5. I think that would be funny as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. Especially when they give her that little nerdy lisp kind of voice, you know, like that. I don't know what that fucking noise was. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, seriously, that shit is going to be fucking hilarious. They do that shit. I'm not going to lie. Seriously, with all due respect, excuse me, I can't fucking talk, to Kimmy Sparkle, okay, is played by Jenny Nielsen. I'm not sure if she's going to do good or not, you know? Only time will tell. And with that said, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go watch all my DVDs, even though these are copy, fake, bootleg versions or whatever. But, I got Homefront 12 Years a Slave, which is awesome. I didn't get to watch that last year, December, when it came out in theaters. So it's been 3.5 months, even though it's April 2nd. That's all I had to say. I actually did a video on the Pokemon thing as well. If any people haven't been on Google yesterday, there was this big giant April Fool's thing going around where Google Maps, they put all the old school and new school Pokemon together and they put them in real life cities and locations. That was actually fucking funny as hell. So I'll put the link down below to that. I don't know if this video is going to go private or not. I still have to fucking fix that situation. So I'm going to have to use my friend's laptop, my roomie's laptop for that. So like I always do say, that's pretty much it. That's all I got to say for now. So like I always do say, if I could stop repeating myself, I'm still going to be doing the Cesar Chavez movie review as well. So check that out on my Criticism Guide 2009 channel if you haven't already. Peace out once again. Bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters. We'll see you when I see you. Guys, have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink, smoke weed at the same time. Don't drink reckless. See you soon. See you around. Peace out, ladies. Goodbye. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Later, I'm out. And you guys have a good day. Deuces.